What's up, everybody? So let's talk about Monique and her son Shalon again. So y'all know this whole situation has been a total mess, right? So if y'all don't know what's going on, please go back and watch my other videos that I have talked about, because I kind of don't want to go into further details about this whole situation when y'all can go watch my other videos because they are in detailed. So y'all know that the last thing that happened was Monique posted receipts of text messages between her and her son. She also released text messages between Shalon and Sydney as well. And so I thought that she should not have released those text messages, right? And so now Shalon has responded to the text messages that Monique released. So let's listen to what he had to say.
Here we go again, right? Hi, I'm Shalon. I'm gonna jump right into it. I guess the intelligent thing to do when assuming that your son is having a mental episode is to post personal screenshots of text messages that are 3 years old in an attempt to validate a false narrative as if they are some type of receipt. You also invaded the privacy of my daughter's grandparents by posting your receipts. Neither of you should never speak on mental health again if you thought that that idea was a good one. As a person who lives with mental health issues, let me be the first to educate you that there are individuals who have taken their lives, harmed, and also taken the lives of others for doing the very thing that you so proudly did and your fan base pats you on the back for, which is very telling to how strangers will buy into your toxicity. Picking up the phone to check on your son that you believe is having a mental episode to make sure that he is okay, while also making sure that your granddaughter is safe, is too much to ask, I guess. For those wondering, I have gone to therapy on several different occasions, and that is not something that I will ever be ashamed of. I have even gone to therapy with my mother on several occasions. But for those who know how efficient therapy therapy only works when both people are being open. My mother was still in her 15-year-old mentality phase during that time, so I guess I understand why she did not know how to be open with me during our sessions. When a person becomes accustomed to being a victim and others get used to seeing them as one, they live their lives in a state of internalization, meaning you consistently receive another's approach as an attack, constantly putting you under the illusion that you need to always be on the defense, even in situations where there is no actual attack, just an acknowledgement of things already said by you. One should not feel attacked by an acknowledgement of the words that they stand on. You eventually become a passive aggressor. To address the men that had something to say in regards to men don't do what I'm doing, let me be very clear. How I man is none of your business. What and how I feed my family has no place on your plate. For every person that stated I should not have come to the internet, I would just like to ask, what do Club Shay Shay, the articles about my mother and I's relationship, the interviews about our relationship, and Instagram all have in common? Well, if you are competent, the internet. Furthermore, I did not expose my mother, nor did I badmouth my mother. I simply provided context to what was already being said about me, while also explaining why I don't speak to them directly. The reason those that feel negatively about what I said are just having a hard time differentiating between Nikki Parker and Monique. Please stop with the cornball idea that a celebrity can talk about a family member on the internet for years, but God forbid said family member says any one thing, and you all are outside with tiki torches and pitchforks defending not the actual person, but the idea of a person. These people are in an industry that is efficient at making money off of what is pretend. So in essence, you are defending a character. I love my mother, and it took the birth of my daughter to help me begin to understand the value of a mother. I am very proud of my mother, though, and I'm proud of the things that she has accomplished and will go on to accomplish in the future. My mother's bad, man. I watched that woman go from Baltimore to the moon. That drive is also in my daughter's blood. Not only is she still my mother, she's also a part of history, and I would be doing my daughter a disservice by not telling her about who my mother is and was. But since those messages that you posted were used as some type of a receipt to validate your false narrative, I figured I would take some time to gather up my receipts to validate my decision to move forward with my life without my mother in it. I do want to thank you all for listening for the now final time that I will ever address this topic, and I will leave you with my receipts.
Okay, and y'all saw that video, and he showed more pictures of his daughter, which she is such a cutie pie. She looks just like him, but I did not want to play that because it had a song on it, and I did not want to be copyrighted or whatnot. So there's been a lot of mixed reviews about this whole situation. There's people saying that Monique is wrong. There's people saying that her son is wrong, and at the end of the day, this whole situation is a mess. I just think that they need to get off the internet and they need to go back to therapy. They need to talk it out and they need to hash out their feelings and their situation, because that is Monique's son, right? And a lot of people were saying, well, he needs to be the one to step up. But I mean, Monique had him. He did not have Monique. And I understand that if he does not want to, that she can't force him. I do understand that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like they just need to just quit it. Because if it was so bad, then they would not have been texting each other a couple of years ago, right? They would not have been texting, period, if it was such a bad thing. I do think that they still care about each other. They love each other, but it's just that they need to talk it out and hash it out. So, and I think that they still have time to do that. I said that in my other video. They have time to work it out. There's time. As long as they still have breath in their body, they both can work it out and get that mother-son relationship. And I think what it is that Shalon really wanted Monique's attention, but she worked a lot. Okay, she was the breadwinner, and I understand that when it comes to being a parent, you got to take care of your kids, and I understand that Monique wanted to be famous and things like that, and she had to go make the money, and Shalon really wanted Monique's attention, and I think that's the whole thing. And she was not there, and she actually admitted to not being there, as she should, while he was growing up. So anyway, y'all, that's my final thoughts about this whole situation. If there's another update, y'all know I'm gonna make another video. So y'all know what y'all gotta do. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and y'all know what y'all gotta do. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.